Alright, so what is going on YouTube? Flame is the name, and today will be a talking of, some stories or something, whatever you want to call it. I used to do Talk Time Tuesday. I got the idea from Jay. I've only done like 2 of them. I think two, maybe 3. I know I just used to talk a lot whenever I didn't have my Wi-Fi and all. But I guess today's will be a Talk Time Thursday. I'm recording this at, what time is it? I don't know what time it is. Why do I have anything that has time on it right now? It is 11:40 p.m. Wednesday, so I'm gonna upload this Thursday, so it'll be a Talk Time Thursday instead of Talk Time Tuesday. But what happened Tuesday was we had a test in my history class, American 2 Honors, and I have an Apple Watch. If you guys did not know that, okay, this is my Apple Watch. It's really nice. It comes in handy, but it also comes in too much of the handy. If you have you have an Apple Watch, you obviously know you have a phone, you have an Apple Watch. You take a picture on the phone, or any pictures you have on the phone, go to the Apple Watch. So I take a picture of, I'm not going to say the name who gave me it because, I really don't know where this could all go. But, I'm pretty sure everybody really knows if you go to North. But somebody had gave me an index card with the answers on the test. Now, I really don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm being so truthful to the office and everybody and everything. But I do not know where this person got the answers from. But he got the answers. Well, I've already said it's a he, but whatever. He got the answers, and he had them on an index card. So I took a picture of the index card in the bathroom. It uploaded to my Apple Watch, so I could just, look at my Apple Watch and be like, But the teacher that I have, he walks around the classroom like all the time. Like, he's always moving. He's such a smart teacher. He's a great teacher. And, I really hate that I had to, get in trouble in his class because he is my favorite class. And he had so much respect for me and my brother. But so he was walking around the classroom, and I was looking at my watch. I saw him coming. Like I was scratching my head because the way the Apple Watch works, I was putting my hand in motion to where it was basically me looking at the watch. So the picture got more vivid, and he could see it. And he walked by, and I put my hand down, and he was like, "Let me see your wrist." And I was like, "Oh shit." From there, my heart literally went from my left side of my chest through the ground. Satan took my heart from me. But he saw the watch, and he asked me what it was, and I was like, it's answers. And he was like, "Is it to this test?" And I was like, "Yeah." He caught me cheating, but the thing is, I really wasn't using it until 3 questions. I did the vocab part of the test, and I did all that by myself, and then I got to the multiple choice part of it, which is kind of hard because it's quotes and stuff, so I'm not really good at interpreting and all that. So I started looking at my watch 3 questions before he actually found out. So I was basically doing the whole test by myself, but then I looked at my watch, and then it just had to happen. So he caught me cheating, and I got wrote up in ISS. But the thing is, ISS is not anything you would expect it to be because we have a football coach in there, and even though I quit football, this man will make ISS literally heaven. I went to ISS today, and I slept. At first, I was sitting in the chair. It was me, the other guy that got caught, and there was somebody else in there. He played football too, and I know him. But I went in there, got in there this morning. I sat down. I started watching YouTube videos, eating some chips. I knew nothing was gonna be done, so I brought my MacBook charger. And that was it. I was watching videos, and then I was like, 10 minutes in, I was like, you know what? I'm really tired. So I laid on the floor and just slept. I slept for the whole time, basically. And then he was like, all right, guys, time to go to lunch. It was like 12:15. I didn't even want to eat. I was just in heaven. I was asleep. I went through a whole day of school sleeping. That's the best. It don't get better than that. It does not get better than that. I didn't have to learn. I had to take some notes because, Mitchell's a really good teacher, so I was just going to do what he asked me to do. So I took the notes that I was supposed to take, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah, but I got caught cheating, and it really did suck because, like I said, that's the best teacher I have, and I have so much respect for him. He has a lot of respect for me, and I just really hate that I had to get caught cheating in his class. I don't really cheat anywhere else because I don't need to. All my other classes are, easy. Another thing is I was at work today. Today being Wednesday, I said that already. And we close at 9 p.m. We get out of school at 3:15. I got to work at 3:40, 3:45, something like that. So I'm going through the whole day. It's really busy as crap. I'm the only one working there in my position. Normally when I work, it's 3 people working, but Wednesdays or Tuesdays. But I come back to it. and everything is just so busy, and I've never been so slammed. Normally I can go to work and like sit down, look on my phone or whatever, watch YouTube. So like throughout the day I'm handling everything nice and all, and then we get towards the end of the night, which is like 8 o'clock. That's when we start cleaning everything. I'm starting to clean everything down, taking down the salad bar and all this other stuff, and I get a phone call. It's some guy at like this is like 8:30 now, 8:30 or something. This guy places the biggest order for, like, it wasn't even a big order, it was 5 orders, but every single one of them were separate, and it just made me so mad. It made it sound easy on the phone, but when he came in, I'll get to that later, when he came in it was just so frustrating. But meanwhile, after I pick up the phone, get his order and all, I go place it, and throughout all this time from then till we close, I'm just walking around doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, taking the salad bar down, etc. So some lady comes in at like 8:45. Oh my god, I've never been so mad. I'm supposed to be cleaning up so I can get out of here literally at 9 o'clock. Some lady comes in, King of the Sea, and she grabs a menu out. She walks in. I'm like, hey, did you call one in? She's like, no, I'm ready to order. It's 8:45. You have 15 minutes for me to do all of this stuff. It takes like 15 minutes to cook any order. So she comes in at 8:45, and of course she's black. Y'all know how I am with black people. I'm sorry, I'm black, but I do. God, they make me so mad. But anyway, she comes in and she gets a menu, and I'm like, all right, what can I get for you? I'm all nice. Everybody knows I'm so nice to people. She grabs the menu and oh god, I don't understand. She grabs the menu, she lays it out on the counter, and I'm just sitting there. I'm just like leaned on the counter, like just waiting for her to, watching the TV. I'm just looking up like this, and she's right here, and I'm just looking up, waiting for the order. She looks at this, y'all. I promise you, I lie to you not. I cannot make this up. Our menus are not that big. They're not frustrating. I mean, they're not complicated. There's nothing really confusing about it. Everything on that menu says what needs to be said, so you can read it, get it fluent, and say it to me, and I can write it down and take it. She looked at this menu for 5 whole minutes. Just looked at it. I don't know. Didn't turn anything. You flipped the menu. Didn't look at anything but this one section, and just looked at it. And I'm sitting there watching Family Feud. I'm waiting for her to say something with my pen. I'm clicking the pen so she can hurry the F up. Clicking the pen, watching Family Feud. 5 whole minutes pass by. Nothing. I look at her and I'm like, ma'am. And she says, let me have the, 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. After she says, let me have the, she spends 2 more minutes to not say anything, and I don't understand. And when she orders a King's Treasure and like some flounder or something like that. It was like three orders, and they all cost a lot of money. Like a King's Treasure is like $14.50, a flounder, the large, is like $13.50. She orders 2 flounders and a King's Treasure. She was a big one, yeah. She was a big girl. But I ring her up and everything, and all the cookers back there are so mad because we're ready to close. We're not ready to make nothing. And she orders some of the biggest orders. And we're already cooking for that one guy that just ordered 5 big plates. So that adds on 8 big plates. All in one, and I am ready to leave, and they're making these big ass orders. I don't get it. After I take the order back there, she tells me something was wrong that she forgot to say. So they already have the food cooked. You can't, like, if somebody asks for something salt and pepper, you don't just pour some salt and pepper on there. You have to put it in while it's being cooked, while it's being fried and everything. So after they already cooked the food, they're basically putting them in the plate. I walk back over there and say, ma'am, your order's about ready. She says, oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to tell you, I wanted it all salt and pepper. Every single plate, salt and pepper. So I look at her for probably 10 seconds. I just say, and then I look at my watch, and she says, is there a problem? I just said, that's what I did. I hit the counter. I said, no. And gave her a little smile. So I went back there and told them to make it salt and pepper, and they start screaming. Everybody's so damn mad. They had to remake everything and make it salt and pepper. So meanwhile, we're back on the guy that comes in. I forgot what his last name was. I think it was like Rick or something. I don't really even care. But he comes in, and you know, his food's all ready, and he brings in this paper, and it's like full of all the stuff that everybody ordered, like the 5 different orders or something. So he brings in the paper, and he's reading it to me and making sure I'm taking out the boxes, showing him everything that's in there. And there's 6 things on the paper, there's like 6 names on the paper, but one person ordered 2 of something. But I got it all down on the phone. I did not make a mistake. So he thinks there's like, he thought there were 6 plates when there were 5 because some guy ordered like 2 larges or something like that. I literally read everything off to him on the phone. He got the King of the Sea. I opened every box, showed him the stuff, and he's like, we're missing 1 plate. It is 8:55. We are literally supposed to have the kitchen closed. 8:55. He says, I think we're missing 1 plate. So I say, oh, no problem. You know, I'll just wait it out. I'm not in a rush to get home or anything like that. So I ring this guy up for the other plate that he wanted. He wanted his salt and pepper too, but he actually told me when he wanted it ordered. So I go back there and I take them the order. I said, we got another one, boys. And they all just start screaming. I walk back out there and he's like, dude, I'm really sorry for all the confusion and everything. And he gives me $2 in tips. I'm not going to complain. I mean, it was little. It was not much for what he was making me want to punch him in the neck for. But $2, I mean, hey, $2 is fine with me. But meanwhile, while they're cooking the food, the extra plate that he thought he needed, he says, can we just count over all this stuff again and see everything and bag everything right and separate? Like I gotta give it to like so many different people. Gotta pay for it separate. I paid for it all separate. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 whole things I paid for separately. Something $20, something 18, blah, 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 all that mess. So we read it over again, and he says, hey, look, you were right. I'm sorry. There were only 5 plates. And I looked at him, and something told me, God, it must have been you. Something told me to let this just air it out. Just open it, because I had it balled, because he was about to catch the work. He was about to catch the 1-2. You already know I'm not no fighter, but I 1-2 you anyway. So he tells me that I did not need to make another plate. So while he says that, he finishes that sentence. As soon as he finished the word plates, I heard the word takeout. They call takeout whenever like the order is up, like it's ready. They say takeout. So I go back there and I get it. Like I said, as soon as he finished the word plates, you didn't need 5. You didn't need to make another plate. They said takeout, and I walked back there and I said, guys, we didn't even need to make this. This guy's up here tripping. So I bring the bag out. I was just gonna take it home myself. It was just some popcorn shrimp. You know, I eat on some popcorn shrimp. He says, can I still get the plate? I was like, I mean, you did pay for it. So he was like, oh, okay. Well, then I guess there's no confusion here. Ooh, and I punched him right there. End of the story. You know, good times. You know, I really don't understand people, but it's time for them to learn. Just don't come in the King of the Sea mess with me. And life tip, don't cheat. It has been Flame, and I'm out.